Justice is a funny thing. No matter how man tries to impose himself, it follows its own course. He invented a name for himself.
CAN-I-BUS gets the last laugh before the critical mass. In half the speed of a ball flash, fire engulf that ass into a molehill of charcoal ash, only to be blown away by a cold draft. Whack MCs got no chance, it's so sad. You don't believe in other dimensions, you've been duped. They're the main ingredients of this cosmic soup. See the mouse, grab it, edit the edges with Abbott. Is this the pitch of a duck or a rabbit? You see acid tits? Welcome to madness. Please try to interpret the following passage. From any and all dispositions, the fusion of what's written creates a vision called cannabicism. The intellectual division of science and religion. People waste their momentum trying to defend it. All I do is put it to ink, then put it to print. See what you think. Maybe I should speak to a shrink. Soon as we got there, I could feel the hot air. For a second I stopped and stared, there was cops everywhere. I told them we need to get a square perimeter clear. We got an hour till nightfall, so light some flares. I said a 20-second prayer, then ran to the second chair. The lifter was there, then I waved my hands up in the air to signal that it was clear before I ran upstairs. I could barely see, smoke was so thick in the air. Let the world know the truth, but it became my demise. Motherfucker, you know we even, I don't owe you a dime. Sometimes I feel like killing myself, they stole my shine. I wanted to be the illest for a moment in time. From the ink to my pen to my pad to the ink in my arm. How can one this song possibly last this long? The royal semen of Caesar, frozen in a cryo freezer. On sale for 7 figures per milliliter, lethally illegal. I speak to the people in the form of an eagle on top of the Thebes cathedral with boundless knowledge. Like hairless Dalai Lamas with linen garments neatly wrapped around armpits with monasteries in the mountains. Trumpets have already sounded, you can't denounce my crown, bitch. To find the answers that we didn't know. Maybe Edgar Allan Poe's description of El Dorado is not so. See, the reason there's no light at the end of the tunnel is cause we're really not in a tunnel, we're trapped in a bubble. With government hierarchy and the dregs of society. Can you explain why you believe hell is fiery? They backslide back to church and call it minister's bluff. They'd rather remain unenlightened than listen to bust. I blew the fuck up, even though it was short and abrupt. I was the first rapper to ever close orbit the sun. One small step for man, one huge step for mankind. I am the red giant of rhymes. I'm above average with verbal semantics. The aurora borealis in the form of a rap ballad. They look at me like poor bastard. Why can't you manipulate Billboard with all your metaphor magic? No matter how hard I practice, every microphone I saw I grabbed it. Obviously that's the wrong tactic. I went through a long period of mourning and sadness when I wrote that stand shit. But if you wanna hear some hardcore cannabis, just say so. And I come out the egg roll with 7 dead scrolls. If you can find a better flow, then I can find a dinosaur on the Galapagos archipelago. And they found it utterly amazing. They claimed the body of his work was the same thing as a priceless painting. Never mattered to him, the art galleries hated him. Cause Thomas Kincaid called him, said he would take 10 complete enigmas wrapped in puzzles, encrypted in language with sound but without shape or signature. Kept files in his garage on MS-DOS in a fireproof pod. We thought it was hard. Outside there was a shed with an Oppenheimer lock. He apparently kept more wax than Madame Tussauds. We were in total awe cause it blew our minds. So many rhymes that were intricately designed. He was poet laureate of his time. And if you don't mind, I'd like to share some of his rhymes. Alone in my room, looking through the 32X telescope zoom, adjusting the focus of the movie.